Welcome to Agam's lecture series, a series of lectures designed to bring learning to the comfort of your homes. I remain your lecturer, Agama U. Agama. Today, we are going to continue our discussion. We're still on the subject General Laboratory Techniques, Part 7. The topic of discussion is herbarium techniques. Herbarium techniques. And the question arises, what is a herbarium? A herbarium is a repository for plants. It's a place where plants species are stored and preserved for future use. They are stored and preserved for future use. This future use include for teaching and research. They are for what? Teaching, preserved for what? Teaching and research. Okay. In a herbarium, plants are pressed, dried on a herbarium sheet, and stored in a systematic order for teaching and what? Research. So herbarium is just a repository for plants, where plants are stored and preserved. What are the materials used in preparing a herbarium? They include herbarium sheet, old newspaper, otherwise we call it blotter paper, dryers, plastic bags for collecting the specimen or samples, shovel, and cutlass. Remember, we are going to cut some plants that you want to store. Now, herbarium preparation method or technique. How is this herbarium prepared? Remember what is a herbarium? It's repository for plants, otherwise where plants are what? Stored. Now, when you go to collect the plant species, you, the collector that has gone to collect the plant, should wear a good protective wear. You should wear a good protective what? To protect yourself. Then you should go with a sizable thick polythene bag where you put the plants that you collected. Sizable thick polythene bag. You have a pair of shears. You know what a pair of shears is? It looks like a scissors, but it's used to cut and trim flowers and plants. It's called a pair of what? Shears. Now, magnifying glass or lens. Once if the plant is so small, you at least view it with the magnifying to see the basic what? Structures for ease of what? Identification. Now you go with your field notebook. Why do you go with the field notebook? For recording information. For recording and gathering what? Information. Any information you see about the plant, you record it. Like the location, the area where you collected it, those basic things, the common name they told you they call the plant for information. How do you collect the plant specimen? You can collect a whole plant, or you can collect part of a whole plant. So either you collect plant whole or you collect what? A part. Then, when you collect this plant, what do? You come to what we call pressing. Remember we said here, plants are pressed, dried on a herbarium sheet. Then what is pressing? Pressing is when you pin the plants specimen in between newspapers. You pin them in between newspapers. Those newspapers will start absorbing the water in the plants. And that's when you pin them in between newspapers and tie them together, that's what you call pressing. They will remain in that condition you place it, and the newspaper will be absorbing water from them. That's what you call pressing. Then when you add methylated spirit as you are pressing them to prevent them from what? Wilting. Wilting is when a plant loses water and becomes so soft and weak and can easily decay. Then sizable cotton rope is used to tie. When you now press them in the newspaper, you get 2 wooden boards and put the newspaper in between them with the plant and tie both ends so that they remain like that, so that the plant will be what? Pressed and wrapped and placed in that format. After pressing, you go to mounting. What is mounting? When you fasten the sample to a cardboard sheet with gum. You fasten the what? The plant. Now, after pressing, now remove the plant. Fasten it on what? A cardboard sheet with what? Gum. Then shelf filing. Shelf filing. Placing the plant specimen in a systematic arrangement for storage till when needed. placing them in what? In a systematic arrangement till when they are what? Needed. After the shelving, you go for labeling. Arrangement of plant samples into classes or families. That is herbarium card with their name tags. What are the contents of a herbarium card? Contents of a herbarium card. You put the scientific name of the sample or plant. You say their common name, where you found them. You say their family name. You say the locality where they were found. You say the date you collected them. You put the name of the collector. If it's not yourself, you put the name of whoever collected it. Then you put the name of the person who identified it as this name you are giving it. The name of the what? Identifier. All this thing will be what will be in the card. And that is even why you are going with what? A field what? Notebook. So that some of this basic information, you have gathered it when you are in the field. Then how do you care for a herbarium? How do you care for what? A herbarium. Sprinkle the herbarium with fungicide or insecticide to prevent them from being destroyed by pests. Then you can fumigate them to prevent them from being what? Destroyed by pests. And you can aerate the cardboard so that air will be passing through them so they don't easily go to start fermenting unnecessarily. These are the basic techniques for preparing a herbarium. If you are thrilled by this lecture, like we always say, click on the red subscribe button so that subsequent lectures can automatically come to you. Thank you and God bless you.